Scandinavian Bob here, hi. In today's modern world, most men start watching online adult sites long before they become physically intimate with a real-life partner. This means that the brain has gotten so used to pairing their sexuality with pixels on a screen, so that when they finally get with a real-life partner, the brain doesn't really know what to make of the situation. So for some guys, it either doesn't work at all, or then it just feels very strange and like a big disappointment. Here's a quote from a guy who talks about this. Quote, "Alien is the word I'd use to describe how it felt when I tried to have sex with a real woman. It felt artificial and foreign to me. It's like I've gotten so conditioned to sitting in front of a screen jerking it that my mind considers that to be normal sex instead of real, actual sex," unquote. Yeah, so guys, you have to understand that during real sex, guys are generally not in a position of being a voyeur, let alone a voyeur of a certain body part or a very specific fetish that many of them have been viewing for years before connecting with a real-life partner. And then this in combination with often having multiple tabs open, fast-forwarding, and jumping to a different actress every 10 seconds or so, well, that makes real-life sex feel totally different. Here's another quote from a guy describing exactly that. Quote, "You always get a good visual with a porn girlfriend. You can see all those beautiful body contours in perfect lighting, in high definition. In real life, that's rarely the case. The first time I did it, I didn't really enjoy it. My first time should have been like a triumph, but it felt artificial. The sex in my mind always seemed sexy and enjoyable, but the real sex I had was primarily industrial and non-exciting. This is not good," unquote. Yes, and unfortunately this is now very, very normal. Today's online porn is completely destroying the amazing experience sex can really be. However, the good news is, after guys give up the porn, everything starts to change. Here's just what some guys say about exactly that. Guy number 1. Quote, "I think quitting porn has helped me tremendously with having more drive in a lot of things, including my drive to meet women. Also, I was unable to enjoy sex as much before quitting. And after quitting, not only is sex more enjoyable, but I'm now able to do things sexually that I was unable to do for a long time," unquote. Guy number 2. Quote, "I was really heartbroken by ED, but now I'm just overjoyed and enjoying sex without Viagra. I'm 31 years old and it has not even been 3 months yet. And my recovery is just getting better and better and better. Sex feels amazing. I hope this ED recovery success story will encourage others to quit porn forever. Real sex is always way better than porn," unquote. Guy number 3, quote, "Stronger morning wood. Urges for a real connection with a real woman. Staying hard for much longer. Sex feels amazing. You won't have a problem finishing the act," unquote. Guy number 4, quote, "Just 3 months ago, I found real sex to be very boring. Like, was this all there is to it? I could hardly feel anything anywhere, and quite honestly, it felt like a waste of time. Today, some 90 days later, sex is the greatest feeling I have ever experienced. Not only does it feel amazing down there, but I have this tingly sensation all over my body and in my brain as well. Hard to describe, but it's almost electric, and it's the most awesome feeling you can have. I will never go back to porn ever again," unquote. Alright, so I think you guys are starting to get the picture. Without porn, real life sex can start to feel absolutely freaking amazing. And I can personally attest to this, as I have experienced sex before becoming addicted to adult sites, and then during being addicted, and then again after I managed to quit my addiction. And let me guys just tell you this. Sex feels like a completely different activity when you are no longer desensitizing your brain by all that online stuff. And speaking of my own struggle, if you haven't yet heard my story of how I finally started to find my way out of the grips of addiction, you can read about my solution by clicking on the link below, or if you'd rather watch a video about it, you can click on the video you see on the screen right here. Just click on that right now and you'll see exactly what I mean. This is Scandinavian Bob signing out for today. Consider giving me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.